So welcome to games we've been playing recently, and Kim has been tackling Xenoblade Chronicles X. I've been tackling some other games and some other games that are going to come out for review next week. I will ask you guys, what are you playing recently? Are you playing an old game, a new game, or something that nobody's ever heard of? Maybe it's a small indie title. Let us know down below. So we are going to start off with the Kim Meister here, because I think it was maybe 3 weeks to a month ago. Ooh. I said, goodbye, Kim.
That makes me worried.
Yeah.
Because I just realized how much time I've been spending in this game.
This is wild. This is what we're going to talk about. Kim has been playing Xenoblade Chronicles X, the definitive edition. Kim, tell everybody how many hours into the game you are.
I'm about 66 hours and I'm not even done.
Yeah, I think
I'm at the halfway point.
Yes.
And I remember you keep asking, like, so how many more hours you gotta go? I'm like, in my mind, I think my hour number is gonna be like 102.
Something like that, right?
I think. We'll see how it goes.
So let's talk about it.
Yes.
How is the game? Like, you hadn't played it at that point. You played a little bit of it to begin with, but now you're 66 hours in. What are your thoughts on it now?
Now? I mean, I'm happy I'm back in the Xenoblade world.
Yeah.
But it's big.
Yeah.
Like, I keep forgetting how big this world is, and it kind of gets overwhelming at the beginning because they're throwing so much at you. But it's beautiful, it's wonderful, and let's just talk about it. I mean, like, this game is full of quests.
Yeah, Kim's favorite thing to do is quests. That's it, because I'm the exact opposite. I'm like, okay, I like to do all my quests, just get through. But Kim's like, no, I need to do this, I need to do that. What are some of the quests and things that like really get you sucked into it?
Well, you got like the normal ones where it's like you accept the missions and you do like bounty or gathering and things like that, which is fun. And then you got a little bit harder ones where you can actually collect characters.
Right.
So it's like specialty missions just for them to collect the characters. And then of course you got the storyline one, which you got to complete in order to proceed.
So observant. What gave it away? I knew you were a sharp one.
Right.
But it's all so much fun. Like when you're collecting those little diamonds everywhere, there's a reason for it. You put it towards your Collectopedia, which gives you like these battle points, and you put them towards your skills, and you put them towards your arts, and you know you can expand your class. There's a reason for them. Don't just walk past them, collect them.
Get them, yes.
Get them. And of course in Xenoblade you got your heart-to-hearts, which brings you closer to your characters, and you can only do them at certain times. You have to have certain people in your group. You even have to have pets.
Yes, I know the cats.
Which was weird. I'm like, okay, that's different. But you definitely want to do that so you can grow closer to your characters.
For sure. And this has been a really fun game because we've both been sitting on the couch playing this game, talking about it all the time. Kim's been the heavy hander in it all. Finally, you got something too. You gotta talk about it.
Oh yeah, I get a mech suit or a skell suit, and oh, it's beautiful. Now that I finally have it, I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna annihilate everything.
Yeah, you feel like more powerful.
You do feel more powerful. You feel more protected.
Yeah.
I think because when I'm doing some of these quests, it tells me to go off into like one area for like a level 12, and I'm like, I can do this. There's like level 50s around me, and they want to get me.
Yeah.
But with the mech suit, it's beautiful. You can like put on guns for them, and it's just, you're so bulky, and you're like, I'm gonna get it all.
And you can transform.
Yes.
I love the transforming aspects of it.
So, hey, you guys handle this, all right? I'm headed back.
Yeah, no, it's fascinating that Xenoblade Chronicles X is really to do with the mech suits.
It is.
It really is, and I really like that, where the other Xenoblade Chronicles games weren't to the same extent. Yeah,
no, you're actually on one.
You're in one, yeah, controlling it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like the Xenosaga series.
Yes.
It's kind of harkening back to that, and Xenogears in a way. So it's really cool to finally get the mech suit. This is something that we wanted to do for a very long time.
Yeah.
So we're very thrilled. When Kim did the mission, we got it. We're like, yeah, I was helping her get around the city. I'm like, oh no, go up here, go do this. And finally we got it, and then walked out with it. It was like, yes. So what else do you want to talk about like gameplay-wise?
Gameplay, I mean the battle system. Let's talk about that, because I know a lot of people find this very different since you walk up to a monster and it just kind of starts fighting it.
Yes.
But you're trying to control below is whatever another character calls out to you. You want to click on that so it activates another thing. But I gotta admit, when I'm doing the battle, I'm busy looking down to see what they're calling to, and I'm just trying to select whatever one they're trying to do. I'm not really watching the battle.
Of course.
It's fun and different, you know, compared to like first-person type battling. But this is like, I think it's for people who've played the Xenoblade and are used to it, because I've heard some other people talk about it and saying, I'm just not used to this type of battle sequence.
Yeah.
But it does start to make sense as you're playing it. It's fun. You expand it. You expand your arts and your skills to make it a lot more enjoyable. So there's that.
Smashed them up good. Now move in.
So aside from battle, there's something really big in here called probes. Like, you want to explore this area to create these probes to collect materials to up your items and things. But I gotta admit, when I first saw it, I'm like, what am I doing? Like, where is it going? And then I'll admit, after you start collecting more items and more treasures, it does start to help you with the probes, and it brings more items in for you, and it just starts to flow.
Yeah, you
I
start to
think
get
about-
you get the idea of the game at that point.
I just find there's a lot of overwhelming things. Like, you got the probes, you got the collectibles,
Yeah.
you just got a lot of things going on. You gotta remember to do the probes so that you can get better stuff.
They really packed a lot
They
into this
did.
game, and the
They did.
overall map is massive.
Oh.
And then when you're setting down all your probes everywhere, you're like, oh my gosh, this game is gigantic.
Like, the map system itself,
Oh,
you
yeah.
got your 3 maps that
Yeah.
you can go through, and then you can actually shoot up into the air, which is pretty cool. I gotta admit, you can search, which is hard because I'm trying to get you to be like, do you see the red line? Do you see the red laser? Because that's
Yeah,
where we need to
yeah,
get to
yeah.
put our probe down. And just the map system in itself is just, there's just so much going on.
You don't like the map system.
I don't. I never really have in Xenoblade because there's so many layers.
So you get to a place, you're like, is it the top layer, the
Yeah.
middle layer, or am I in the bottom layer?
Yeah, because
You're like,
I remember we were doing a quest. I'm like, I'm supposed to be right here. And then you're like, do you have to go in a cave? I'm like, oh my gosh, where's the cave?
So you went down one level.
I had to go down one level, and then
Yeah.
I was able to do it. So the map system for me has always been hard in Xenoblade, though when you do start to clear it out, it does feel very satisfying. What I love about Xenoblade at any game where you can actually wear the weapons, you can wear the
buy.
armor,
Yeah.
that you buy. I don't know, you feel more involved in it. But with Xenoblade is, yeah, you can put on this gear that's really high level, but man, do you look ugly.
Yeah.
So what you can do is change the skins. So I love being able to change the skins and really kind of make my characters their own.
Yeah, and they make them look cool.
Make them look cool.
Charming. Hey, more charming than you, at least.
So the world in Xenoblade is very nature-esque. It's gorgeous. The monsters are so unique to themselves. Scary, especially when you come
Yeah.
across a 50 level and you're only level 12 trying to run away. Though I do like the Los Angeles feel.
Yeah.
The space of it all.
Yes.
And you have your own barracks, and you can actually customize your barracks. You can change the colors, you can put up holograms. I just find this game very personal
Yeah.
in some ways, that you can change your character styles, you can change your barracks. It's wonderful. I really am enjoying this game.
And then you leave and get into the world, and there's so many different types of environments. There's snow, there's lava. It's a
They
really,
have everything.
They have everything. They really spent a lot of time building this game up. And this game is from 10 years ago.
Yes.
And it still holds up to this day. I really believe that. In fact, I've just been really impressed just with the graphics of it, of a game that's 10 years old, but the new textures on it really bring it to life. And frame rate's pretty good on it
Frame
too.
rate's
at times.
great.
Yeah.
I love it. So I think something that will stick with us for the rest of our lives is the music.
All I have to do is this. We always do this. Like, this is like what happens in New Los Angeles. It just starts out with dun 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 dun.
Ah.
If you play the game, those 2 bits will be in your brain forever. They are the main staple that really like sinks into your brain and does not want to leave.
No.
And we're always laughing. We're always like running around the city going,
boom, boom,
And I'm somebody. I bought the soundtrack. Yeah, I know.
I'm surprised.
I know.
Like, why?
I bought this. You know what? Because it's memories. Even the kind of music that's a bit weird and strange is going to become memories for us, and I kind of like that. And hopefully one day there will be a vinyl so I can hear boom, boom.
I am not. No, you don't need to buy the
I would just do
vinyl.
it to torture you.
Oh my gosh.
I think that'd be so much fun.
We'll put a sock on them. Damn, I'm good at it. Get it close.
Just workday? That was great.
So with my 66 hours in my game, what have you been doing?
I've been playing a lot of different types of things. It's been crazy because, for me, a lot of it is about the past, which is so strange because we got the Lunar collection, the remastered versions of that, and we got Suikoden, the remasters of that, and it's just like so weird. Like I brought out the old games here.
Oh, wow.
It's so interesting to get these again from 1999, 2000, to get remastered versions of that, which came from obviously the Sega CD version of Lunar here. It's just like I got this when I was 20.
Oh, that's beautiful artwork.
It's the original. It's the original. It is really nice artwork, and I got this when I was 20 years old. I'm 51 now. It's like,
Look at the case. It's like even like the color is starting to go.
well, yeah, it was probably like smoking back then and all that kind of stuff, fading it away. But yeah, a lot of nostalgia, and that's what's been kind of crazy is a lot of the games I've been playing have been nostalgia from the past. Like even the Suikoden series right here, games I played. God, I played Suikoden, the very first one. It was my first game I got on the PlayStation 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, and it was a big game for me back then. I was talking when I was about a new GameStop episode. I remember coming back from the bar when I was like 22 years old.
Yes.
And I'd be drunk, and I came in, and I remember I'd be like, yeah, my PlayStation, and I'd put it on, and I'd light up a cigarette, and I'd have another beer, and I'd sit and just level up in the game, drinking. And it's really funny. I always remember the little character running on the screen for the loading, and I remember sitting looking at that, going, "Whoa!" You know, like I'm gooned, and I'm having a good time. That's how much some of these games have been a part of my life. Like that's in my early 20s of partying and go to bars and stuff like that.
How does it feel to see something from so many years ago be remastered?
It's nice. It's nice for the older folks to be remembered, and it's nice that they're remembering the older games, and they're like, "Hey, here's these older games," and that like a whole bunch of new people get to play. These are classics of our time, and it's nice that you don't have to go and get a Sega CD version of it. Well, you know, even though the remasters are of the PlayStation version, you don't have to go back to 1999 and pay $150 for this version. That you can play it now on modern consoles, and that's the thing that's really exciting. And look at this. Look at this. Is really cool.
Ooh.
So Gun Ho sent this to me. That's for my address, and they sent it to me. This is unbelievable. A Lunar Remastered Collection. This is a press kit.
Let's open it.
Well, that's what we're
Okay,
going to do.
I thought you were going to say we can't ever.
You
gotta leave it in the box.
It's very, very. Yeah, no. It's really weird. They put tape on it.
Oh, no.
And they kind of just shipped. This arrived this way. There was no wrapping
Without
on it.
box on it?
There was no box. It didn't come in. It just came with this box. That was it. But I just want to show everybody this.
Ooh.
Ow! Almost got a paper cut there. That was crazy. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on here, and for an old school guy like myself, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Exciting.
Yeah, so we get some cards
tear
going
that
on.
open?
Yeah, just whip that open. We don't need that anymore. Like cloth maps and things. I'll open some of this up because it's fun. I think everybody would want to see this stuff.
Okay. I want to see this stuff.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's nice. It's a little wall scroll type of thing.
That's nice.
So that's something that. Well, I'm hitting microphones here. There we go. That's something that's really kind of nice. Just gonna put this.
You want me to roll it?
Yeah, please. That'd be great. A shirt. We got a shirt here.
Ooh, what size?
What size is it? That's a great question. It's an XL. I'm a large
Darn.
to medium these days. But
Also,
that's
I
okay.
can wear it.
I'm gonna gain weight just so I can wear
Don't.
the shirt.
You work so hard.
I've been on a very
working
big
out.
diet for a while. I've been working at it very hard. Oh, look at this. This is cool. This is. Can I even get this off? Oh,
Oh, that's
right,
that.
that's that then. That's that then. We got a mouse pad.
Oh, fancy.
That is a great mouse
No,
pad.
I do like
too.
your mouse pad now.
Yeah, I know. That's a really great one. If you want to try to do the old folding up of that one, yeah. Thank you, Kim, my assistant.
Ah,
I
no
appreciate
problem,
it.
Guy.
I
I'm here to
appreciate it.
help.
What else have we got in here? Oh my gosh.
I love that we're doing an unboxing. I've never seen what's inside.
Oh,
This is
look
very
at
exciting.
this is kind of like a foil thing that changes. Ooh, that's pretty neat.
That's great.
Yeah. Oh, and these things, I know what these things are.
What?
These are like glass displays of the characters. Oh, wow.
What?
It's just something I'm going to have to put together later on.
Oh, that's cool.
When it comes to all the characters on it. Very neat stuff, and I just want to thank Gun Ho for that. You know, all they did was send me a review code. I already purchased the game myself. It's getting shipped to me right now because it sold out on Amazon, but I could get it here in Vancouver, which is really, really great. And let's put this back in. Put this back in. I'll do it all nice.
We'll make it fancier later.
Yeah, do you know what? Put it to the side for now.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, no, it was nice that they sent that over, and it was just like, for an old school Lunar fan, I was like, that kind of warmed my heart. I got that. I'm like, oh, that's great. That's really, really great. And I just got one more game to talk about. Kim was in the other room, and this game arrived from Amazon, and I've been playing it with my daughter, and she's a big Mickey Mouse fan. She loves the old school Mickey, and I saw this, and this is Epic Mickey Rebrushed. And this is a remake of the Wii game, and I didn't know that. It's kind of a remastering of that. I never played that. I don't play Disney games. I never have.
No.
I didn't play any of the Lion King games. I didn't play any Aladdin games. I'm not a hater. It was just something I never did until I had a daughter, and I was thinking, oh, what's some things I can do with her? And I was like, she'll like this. And we sat the other day before school, and we played this for quite a little bit of time, and she loved it. She thought it was great. Great co-pilot. Daddy, you go up there, even though there was no reason to go up there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's excellent.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go up there. And oh, Daddy, do this. It's kind of a fun game is that you have this magical brush that you get from this wizard. Yeah, you kind of walk into the world, and you can make things appear and disappear. And you go on little quests, and you solve puzzles, and you run around. Yes, but you've got enough quests with Xenoblade. This is just kind of a fun, this is a fun action platforming game, and really cute, and really kind of a little bit of fun. I've had a lot more fun with it than I should. And I'm like, it's kind of nice to play a platforming game again. That's very different, playing as Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse, that's so random.
Yeah, for me, it's really, really random. And I think they've done a really good job. This is obviously based off the original, but I think the original game has a lot going on here that's very, very good. And so, had a bit of fun. Have you guys been playing this Epic Mickey Rebrushed? Or is it just me? I don't know. I don't know how well this is sold. I don't know. There's not really a lot of hype around it, but it was something that I want to definitely pick up. So guys, we will ask you, what have you been playing recently? A new game, an old game, an indie game, or a game that nobody has ever heard about? Let us know down below. So anyways, guys, until next time.